Can you believe that we're already in month 6 of our temperature sampler blanket crochet along project? That means that we're officially halfway through the year and halfway through this project. I mean, look how far it's grown. So like, geez, it's so cool. Now that we've made it this far, the stitches that we're going to be using from here on out are going to start to get a little more fun, a little more textured, and a little less common. I'm talking about stitches that are going to keep your hands happy and your interest peaked. Now, if you're new here, new to the series, welcome. I'm Tiffany, and I'm so excited that you found your way here. If you've been following since January, welcome back. I hope that your blanket is turning out beautifully so far. Remember, if you have any questions, check out the free chat forum where you can get lots of help, okay? As always, your free calendar stitch card is ready and waiting for you over on my website, as well as the left-handed version to this video tutorial. So if you need the left-handed version, go ahead and pop on over to my website. I'll put links in the description section below to make it super easy peasy for you. Before we dive into today's stitch, I want to give a huge thank you to this month's sponsor, Volare Pillow. If you haven't heard me rave about this before, the Volare Pillow is the game changer when it comes to supporting your posture while you're crocheting. It gives your elbow a platform to rest on, which relieves stress and tension from your shoulders and your neck, and that's huge, guys. Not only does it make long crocheting sessions feel better on your body, but it also lifts your elbows enough so that way it brings your work to eye level, so that way you're not having to look down while you're working, causing your neck to crane, aches and pains to accrue. It's all like no good. But with the Volare Pillow, it helps you be more comfortable, pain-free, crochet for longer periods of time. Now, there's something very exciting happening in the Volare Pillow world. Volare has been so inspired by how much their pillow has helped crocheters and other makers that they created a brand new crafter-specific website and a new version of the Volare Pillow just for us, and they're calling it Craft Easy. It's specifically created for crafters in mind with thoughtful details that I think you're gonna love. So take a minute to check out their new site. I'll drop my affiliate link in the description section below for you by clicking my link to get there. It helps tell Volare that I'm the one who sent you, so thank you so much for clicking that link. If you do so, it really means a lot. All right, let's go ahead and get to that tutorial. January, February, March, April, May, and now June, month 6. For day 1 of June, we want to make sure that we are looking at the back of the work with the texture facing away from us. Row 1 of June, we are working a BB or blackberry stitch where the texture shows up on the other side of the work. Go ahead and make your slip knot and attach your crochet hook. Slip stitch into the first stitch to attach the yarn to the project. Slip stitch, and then chain 1. We will single crochet into the first stitch and then work a BB stitch into the second stitch. You're going to insert your crochet hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch, then yarn over and pull through the 1 loop, yarn over and pull through that new loop, yarn over and pull through that new loop, total 3 times, then yarn over and pull through both loops on your crochet hook. I then push the chain 3 backwards and single crochet into the next stitch. And repeat. BB in the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and then yarn over and pull through both loops, and single crochet into the next stitch. You're going to repeat this pattern all the way across the row. At the end of row 1, you will make 1 single crochet in the last 2 stitches. Now for row 2, I'm going to go ahead and pretend that June 2nd's temperature is the same color range. So we're going to just chain 1 and then turn our work. For row 2, we will make 1 single crochet stitch in every stitch all the way across. This is a great opportunity for you to count how many stitches you have in your row to see if you're staying on track. At the end of row 2, you can see the definition of the stitch. It's subtle, but it's there, and it's kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and show you a color change here in case anyone finds this helpful. Cut your yarn, leaving a long enough tail for you to weave in your ends, and then tie off your work. Grab the color indicated for the temperature for that day. For me, it's going to be this color right here. And then slip stitch into the first stitch to attach the yarn to the project. Great. Chain 1, single crochet in the first stitch, and then make a BB in the second stitch. Awesome, guys, and that's the repeat pattern. You will repeat rows 1 and 2 for the month of June. Follow your calendar stitch card to know what row repeat to do on which day. All right, before you go, a couple reminders. Keep your stitches loose, and you want 212 stitches in every row. Please don't skip this part. Count how many stitches are in your rows every couple rows, just periodically to make sure you're staying on track. This is where people drop the ball and then all of a sudden the sides of their blanket get all wonky and they're like, what happened? Please do not skip this part. Count how many stitches are in your row every now and then to make sure you're staying on track. Now, if your blanket is starting to warp, ruffle, have something weird with the sides happening, please lean on that chat forum. There is a dedicated chat forum for our temperature sampler blanket crochet along project where you can ask questions, get some peace of mind. Maybe somebody just tells you, you're doing great. It may look a little funky right now, but keep moving forward. You're fine. And that can feel so good. I know it. So yes, if you have any questions, please lean on that chat forum. The link is in the description section below for you. Now let's plan and prep for next month. Okay, for July stitch of the month, we're going to be playing with pony beads. That's right, this temperature blanket, I'm going to push you. We're going to have some fun, and I'm going to be tinkering with stitches and some techniques that I think many of you have never played with before. So we're going to be playing with pony beads. You're going to need 1,590 pony beads to get you through the month of July. So at some point in the month of June, try to get your hands on pony beads by ordering them, getting them from your local store. If you can't get your hands on them, it's not the end of the world. We can move past it. We can do some kind of substitution or adjustment so that way you don't need them. But for those of you who want to start playing with beads, want to actually do the July stitch exactly how I'm going to instruct it, get your hands on some pony beads. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. If you liked today's video, please push that thumbs up button. If you haven't yet already, please subscribe to my channel and click all notifications so that way you get notified whenever I release a brand new video, such as dropping the July stitch of the month. You don't wanna miss it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had a blast with you. I hope you had just as much fun. I hope you have the best day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.